Oh, hello there. Another day, another public transportation movement. What do you say, Harrone? Say hello, chat fam.
I'm going to use the word of Pastor Gershon Santos, who's doing the business session now. It's not how fast we travel, it's the direction we should travel.
Listen, that chair, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. He's not my favorite chair.
But Gershon is not the chair. Gershon is not the chair. Gershon is not the chair.
What? No, where the chair name?
I don't know my name, but this chair is a savage.
Yeah,
The man is for the rules of order.
No, sir.
Don't know what about.
Somebody when they talk, person come talk so passionately. The man there will say thank you for your suggestion. Other people that say thank you, and you know.
No, he said.
Man just say next in line. Alright, so we're
the man is
catching a bus.
It's all emotional manipulation and something like that.
Not like that.
All about the rules of
IAD
order.
has a brand new secretary, and the treasurer who was serving has been asked to
serve for a full
quinquennium, yeah, because she went in like partway. And as usual, one of the things them in a St. I bus is around. One of the things in St. Louis is that the people them go walk and sing and talk loud. Always thought that, you know. Always thought that the transportation system here was like a free ride, but this morning we realized that it ain't so. But mind you, we had a bus pass and everything. It's just that we've never been asked to show it. So all the Jamaicans who there who feel so now grown without no bus pass. It's a bus that it's a driver, yeah? When they get on. Oh, I saw the time now to come on. Alright, this way. They literally shut down the stairs going. Shut across the train station. We catch the next train going down.
Caught it just in time.
I don't like this way. And as usual, I grab my tires and run like me.
No. Tell the public that I was given a task. Is it a task yet? I was given a task. I fulfilled my task.
Good job. Alright, so we're on our way down.
Hey, it's different.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, bro.
So we are in the booth again. Clearly it's say hi, Mother. Clearly it's an everyday thing because we're not done it out. It's just 1,040,000 booths to see. So we're gonna be exploring the booth, and then after we're going to have a little check-in with the delegation from Central Jamaica Conference. So come with us.
We need to know we are in like just a TV, but like just was not taken for the kingdom of God. Why? Because the things are working on God. And we
One of the things that we want to do today is to check in with the CJC delegates, and we are joined by Mr. Peter Williams, one of the delegates. How has it been going for you so far?
wonderful. It's a great experience.
So, is this your first GC?
Second.
Oh,
Is it
second.
as a
Second,
delegate?
first
Man, I
as a
said.
delegate, but second as
What the man has said?
first as a delegate,
Yeah.
but it's in my second experience.
Oh, second.
Oh, second experience. All right. So, Mr. Williams, how many see at the mic here?
Which one of the nights?
Any one of them?
And then the next
1 to 11 to 12 to
the delegates
13.
go
I
through.
leave the ones who have confusion to
All right. So far, the process has been seamless for you.
It has been, and I'm concerned about how some people raise some simple matters that I think are trivial,
Okay,
and
so
just pull up the process.
okay, so when they speak, they're not speaking for all the delegates. No. Okay.
They're just coming for themselves.
In my opinion, I think one or two of them are just trying to push an agenda.
Ah, okay. All right. Right.
But for me, it has been a good one. I think the organizers and the planners, GC in general, have done a great job.
All right. Cool. Thank you. So enjoy the rest of the time.
Thank
You're
you.
here alone?
My wife is here.
So you're not rushing to go back home?
No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, after the session, I'm going to stay a little longer in the States.
Okay. All right. So enjoy the
Alright.
time and thank you for representing Jamaica well, sir.
And keep up the good work, because just being a delegate, being present and voting, that's part of the important work being done
Right.
at GC session 2025.
Right, it was my delight to be here representing my church,
Your church, your conference,
conference,
and your country.
and the country.
All right.
All right, Ella,
Thank
take
you.
care.
Thank you. So we are continuing in checking in with our CJC delegates, and we're now with Mr. Clive Duncan from the Christian Assembly Adventist Church.
Yeah, Christian Church represent.
Clive, how has it been so far?
Well, it has been good enough. Actually, exciting.
Is this your first GC?
Yes, it is my first.
First GC overall or first GC as a delegate?
First GC, full stop.
Really? That's kind of hard to believe, but all right, let's take it with you. All right, so when am I going to see at the mic?
I saw a story this morning about the lake.
On the floor?
Yes, on the floor.
Actually, I don't go to the microphone unless I have something to say that's different from the many things being said.
Okay, all right.
Fair
So
enough.
I'm awaiting an opportunity. Anytime that presents
Okay,
itself,
so you're
I'll get the
okay. So not that you're shy, it's just that the
No, I'm not
opportunity
shy.
has not yet presented itself.
Right. See, there are 2,000 plus of us. And the last thing I don't want to do is to waste time by repeating the same things being said by everybody else or attempt to get a motion on the floor that I know will be defeated given the quality of the presentation or what is presented before us. So,
Okay, all right.
And the rules of order, was it any challenge to listen the video, to follow the procedure?
no, actually, when I get my documents, I study them. So I'm quite familiar with the rule of order, and I do pay attention.
Okay, all right. Are most of the folks we've been talking to them want to go back to Jamaica? Are you one of those persons?
I want to go back to Jamaica for my food, but I am enjoying myself. I'm
You're
meeting
enjoying yourself.
many new persons, so the networking thing, right, and exposure to other people's culture and invitation to Jamaica. So I'm having fun. I am having fun.
All right. Thank you, Claire, for checking in. Later.
I believe you have heard about this country in the past few days. This union was born through prayer, perseverance, and an unshakable commitment to God's mission.
Hello. Day 6 down and dusted. Today was a long day.
Yeah, at least I managed to get through the church manual items. Yeah, of course, after referring
some to the committee.
The committee,
Yes, Papa.
There wasn't really on the agenda.
Yeah, so that's good. And we can also see, I guess, after a while of, trying it wrong, doing it wrong, we really see that some of the delegates, they've started rewording their statements so that it can actually put some action to it.
So no, that's fine.
Listen, the chair for the morning session.
Hey man, the boss.
I never like him at all.
That's the boss. Right? And the chair for the afternoon session, he was stern, he was firm. You know, try to keep them on track with the agenda. Of course, you know, he did it in a much, you know, a much different style.
Cuter way.
No, a much different style, but the effect is the same. When something is at a point of order, it's at a point of order.
That's it, miss. Somebody come up and say point of order and say something, and he say, I take your statement, but it's not a point of order.
Yeah, and if you talk, and
then he come and he say,
did not put in a motion, he's not going to tell you.
He's going to say, your time is
He's
up.
not going to ask you.
No, or then, one of the time he actually sent somebody, like he corrected the person, and then the person left the podium, came back to kind of do what he said he did, and then the chair was like, we're no longer on that topic.
It was fair because it wasn't, the partner wasn't what they call germane to the discussion.
I never liked that at all.
So, the thing is that some person don't understand. On the floor at GC session, the way how it's structured, that's not the place where you suggest amendments and you're trying to do editorial work. Right? Because we saw that being done twice.
Today.
Yesterday and today, and the results substandard.
No, come here.
Results substandard because if a certain amendment would have passed, then the new manual would have it thus that church boards would not have the duty of coordinating church departments. Because the person reworded the thing to include a clause about safeguarding and abuse and so on. Totally left out the part about coordinating departments. And that's an example. You need multiple eyes to look at the thing. One perspective is not much greater than others. Because you have blind spots. Because they were so fixated on the abuse in various parts that they miss the broader picture as to the substantive
was being said
role
of
the church board.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
I mean, this point I'm making that the GC session is at the place where we have put forward editorial work and you have reword and you have word statements and so on.
When is the place?
Some folks are not going to agree.
So when is that done though?
There's a committee, you know, go to your local church. There's a way to get the submissions. Through your local church, through the conference, through the union, up to the division, then it goes to the church manual committee.
Okay,
right? But of course, some persons want to subject themselves to that, and some is saying, you know, why do it that way? The things in the church manual affect so many things. You need multiple perspectives.
Yeah.
And how much days of church manual discussion? Let me know that all who claim say a man write the Bible are liars. Because the church manual is a document written by men, and every much you have to revise it, right? And you have to know parallel passages, and you have to know connecting passages. You have to know the references, because when you're going to make a modification, it's going to affect what was written before, and what was written in direct place, but what was written somewhere else. So inspiration does not work like how the church manual is put together.
So you're saying that the church manual isn't being done on inspiration?
No, it's not an inspiration document.
Okay. Yes, Papa?
But it just goes to show that if it was man who wrote the Bible, you have to update the so-called original biblical text every
that is opening it for you.
And even then you wouldn't have agreement.
Yeah. So, alright, on a scale of 1 to 10, how was today for you?
I thought it was an 8.
Today was an 8, wow. That's nice. Open this, please. Today was an 8. Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, the business sessions were good.
Okay. Today was probably like a 6 for me. Today was a 6, yeah. But and the directors from the GC office were selected today. Not much new faces.
Yes, and they listen. A certain department got a change in terms of its top leader. Let's continue to pray that there be more, a deeper, longer lasting change in the particular department.
All right, so see you tomorrow. Any final words? Yeah.
1 Corinthians 14 verse 40. let all things be done decently and in order. And I know sometimes you're trying to follow the business sessions and you can't bore down and can't bog you down and you don't know where you are, but if it's the first time, slug it through. Slug it through. Because one of the things that you want to see is that you want to see how the rules of order work and how a committee is to function. Because many times in the local church setting, sometimes the committees don't run properly, and so you are not exposed and educated as to
how is it that you're supposed to operate?
Where you're supposed to run, how the chair is supposed to behave, or you being on the floor in the committee can you can bring a point and function and so on. So so this is a good experience, and remember, church manual I always generate most discussions because it's that document that everybody use, and remember every division is different, every modifications and things.
And another thing that really I can really appreciate, and probably IAD can take a page out of this book, is that the church manual is in English first, and then use words that when it is that is being translated down that can easily have the same meaning. I really appreciated that, and that's why as well it takes so long, because the committee takes into consideration that it's going to be translated into Spanish, into Philippine, into
Hungarian,
into this,
Chit,
into whatever. So yeah, Mama, I'm catching that. All right, so we did something touristy today, so check that out. Hello. We are seeing some things touristy. My heart is happy. It's happy. It's very happy. Anyways, yesterday I asked for touristy things. Mr. Guthrie, are you happy?
Are you happy?
My heart is happy.
Okay,
my heart is glad.
That's good.
My heart is glad. Okay? Right, Matthias, are you happy? Yeah, okay, great.
Raise your hand if you think they're saltwater fish. Raise your hand if you think they're freshwater fish. In Africa. Good job, guys.
Some flashing lights and some motion. So if you're feeling a little bit seasick, that back door will be open for the remainder of your trip. Head out that door, come find me, and I will gladly throw you off the train. I'm kidding, I promise I won't. I also let you guys know, in case of a water landing, your seats can be used as flotation devices.
Noted.
Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Full steam ahead. Hello, folks. I'm John Tinkerman, your conductor and tour guide today. We start our journey on September 1st, 1894, when the first train... St. Louis was introduced to the world in 1904, when it hosted both the Olympics and the World's Fair. Look, the stadium and fair exhibits are right outside our windows. Mighty Mississippi River. Let's take a closer look. Wow! Wakeboarding train style. I see bass, catfish, walleye, bluegill, drumfish. What a thrill seeing them up close in the wild. These rare creatures are the most graceful in the sea, and boy, can they sing! We don't have any of these beauties living with us at the aquarium, so this is a treat. Magnificent. Yes, don't tell anyone about our little detour. I don't think anyone would believe us anyway. I do hope you enjoyed our journey today. Have a wonderful day at the St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station.
2, 1. Gently. Yeah, gently. Slowly. No, frighten them. Slowly. One.
You're recording?
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Slowly. You put your hand in there, Aaron.
Come on.
No, put your hand in there one time. Gently.
Because of how you saw you reacting.
Come.
Put your hand like that though. Why have you come for your hand? Why somebody never come for your hand?
Let's do this. Come.
Alright, here we are.
Prepare for the time of trouble.
Oh, you just feel like they were eating out of your hand.
They're sucking
You guys did good.
They have a zucchini in there.
You got this, Scotty.
They get to do swap or no rain every day.
But like the big one, them can go by this one.
Yeah, like, some more for me,
You said you're going, right?
Alright, yeah.
Baby said you're going.
Yes, you want to go in there? You want to put your hand in there? Boy, some tourist things are not for me. They're definitely not for me. That nibble thing, not for me. What am I going doing?
Yes. Woo.
Oh, after the show, look at him.
I have to be afraid.
Yes. It's called an otter. They are very skillful swimmers.
Matthias, what do you see? What are you seeing? Yes. Show it, point.
Bugs off of branches. They can shoot up to 5 feet for 95% accuracy, but they really try, they can shoot up to 10. They live in the Indo-Pacific region, so India, Indonesia, and as south as northern Australia. Water, let's go over to this starting now.
Okay, yeah, go. Touch it.
This is mad.
Harrone, how is it so far?
I mean, it's great. Matthias is enjoying himself.
I know it's Harrone.
That's good. That's good. Listen, the sucking fish were the
highlights.
Yeah, man. Best part.
No, you're laughing.
But still same animals.
Is it a reptile?
Is he a reptile? So very close. He is an amphibian. Where you get the difference is.
No, not like that.
Shark too? Shark as well? Why not? No, I'm not under shark. It's like harmless shark.
Hey, are you telling me hi? Very good. Very well. Down here, so. What you pass to them can't come off of their phone. Yeah.
So on 13.
Will you say tour guide?
The thing is, we can't tell you which gender.
The one who never paid.
Where to be open. I'm waiting on you.
All right, so we did something touristy. How was it, guys?
It was real Jamaican fun.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10.
9.
9.
6.5.
6.5. 4. 20.
Sometimes it's about the
5.
Sometimes
Okay.
it's about the people.
Right, that's what I was right.
People that you go with. All right. A good solid 8. All right.
It's always about the place.
Yes.
So would you recommend for somebody who don't come here?
Yeah. If you're here,
Come as a group. Come as a group.
If you're coming on, you're not going to have fun.
yeah.
Yeah. If you come alone, you go here.
Yeah.
All right. So where next? Where next?
Six Flags.
Home.
Six Flags?
I'm not going to
Where next now? Where next tomorrow?
No, where next on the tourist things?
Dinner.
Dinner.
Six
Okay. All
Flags.
right.
Zoo. Arch.
Arch.